Down, 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 down. Whoa! Let me say good morning to you, good morning to all of you. Today is Thursday. Today is Thursday, I believe November 21st. And you are locked into the Narin Show. Coming right here from the nature island called Dominica. Let me say good morning to all of you. So we're starting off nice and easy, nice and groovy, a nice thing from the one called Barry Salmon. Rock away. Remember when we used to rock away in peace and harmony, regardless which party we supported? It's time for us to get back to these good old days. Time for us to get back to the good old days, where we would have our various political views, but the tension was not as, as it is right now. So we take a thing there from the man called Barris. So good morning to you, good morning to you. Let me say good morning to my brethren, Kenny Bruno, Kenny Wagwan, my brethren. Continue to lock in and listen to the Narin Show. Mr. Ismail, what happening, my brother? And all the other folks that are locked in. Big up my brethren and them from Atlanta. You're talking about the Williams brothers. Kurt, Gregory, Troy. Remember to check Kurt's Magical Painting for all your painting needs in the US of A. Whoa! Let me say good morning to my friend Valina Noel. This is a no-nonsense security officer. Big up yourself, my sister. And let me say good morning to Portia. Portia, big up yourself. That's my former colleague at the IRD. And big up all the other IRD passes. Silma, Jason, Sipo, Dawe, big up all yourself. Lottie, Peter, Gregoire, big up all yourself. Some of all you locked into the Narin Show. Everybody should be locked in. We do it for all of you. And we say good morning to a lady by the name of Valley Libre in Atlanta. Big up my Atlanta massive. Big up, continue to lock into the most talked about. I come and I do it nice and easy, nice and easy. We do not bring no biasness to the show. We do not bring no hatred, no animosity. So we continue to do it for all of you. Big up yourself, Virginia Paul. Virginia Paul, Val Brady in Massac. And why you saying Lisa Philbert? Why you say Lisa and a baby boy? Big up yourself. Turn it up a bit, we just bring a little Christopher Martin there. And we say good morning to my friend Kezian. Kezian toujours hot. That is it correct? Kezian toujours hot. You want to get all them deadly wigs and all them weave and Brazilian this and that? Go and check Kezian. Toujours hot, big up yourself. Here's the shilling for the good morning to you. Hazel, I have adopted Kezian. She under my watch now. Kezian, thanks for the early morning discussion. It was a pleasure. Whoa. You might be wondering why I just love to big up persons. I must big them up because it's they who give me the encouragement to come morning after morning. Sometimes I don't always come, but I come as often as I can because I have to be responsible. So once I'm early for work, I will come here and I'll give you another episode of the Narin Show. Remember, we are always brought here for the kind compliments of hot roast pepper sauce. Mara, good morning to you. Mara is a fantastic lady. That's one of my best friends in the entire world. So we're just grooving, this morning. And if you're celebrating a birthday, happy birthday to you. May the good Lord continue to shower you with blessings in your comings and your goings. Remember to treat people with respect, and respect will be reciprocated. I'm using some big fancy terms this morning. So good morning to all the birthday party. I'm not going to list anyone one, but happy birthday to you. Cut the cake, celebrate, and listen to the Narin Show. So where are the Rasta man there? Where are the Rasta man there? It's your boy Narin and you're locked into the Narin Show. We are my Rasta man. Big up all yourself. We gonna legalize the thing soon, shortly. What them say? Boom. Yes, Junior Kelly, tell them. What them say? All the fellas suffering from a gope well now, take this one. They take away your sunshine, but you should have treated the woman good. Whoa. Tell them, Junior. Oh, wow. What? You can die. You mean you just leave me for another guy, baby? What did I do wrong? Where did I go wrong? So, fellas, it's time to do some introspection. Review your relationship, see if you are falling short, and do the necessary things to bring your relationship back on par. Do not take your partner for granted. I just drop it and I say it as is. So let me say good morning to you, my little friend Joyanne. Joyanne, big up yourself, Joyanne. It's always good talking to you as well. Joanne, no, I'm not going to take down your picture. What a wonderful lady from this village of Warner. And one of my labor girls. They say the sexiest girls are with labor, but workers have some sexy girls as well. Let them say. Take it, Junior. Junior, take it down. So we're feeling conscious this morning, you know. So big up yourself, big man O'Neil. That's my brethren from Jamaica. Another brethren who continue to encourage me and inspire me to come here and do it for you. I hope everything nice and correct. I hope everything legitimate. I hope everything crisp. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. That's correct. That's true. That's correct. You know, the world is indeed a cycle. So, you know, they say never spit on a bossy. Sometimes the person you see that is very substandard to your current level, that might just be the person to save your life. So do not advertise, do not show off, do not come across as a chauvinistic person over the next person that is not as fortunate, because the world is a cycle. That is in fact correct. I have seen that cycle turn so many times. I have seen that cycle turn so many times. So I don't take anybody for granted. I try to treat people with respect. I will tell you off, but that doesn't mean I disrespecting you. I'll just give you my candid opinion. You will either receive it or not, but the world is a cycle. Big up yourself, Danny Boy from Massac. So what else is going on? What else is going on? I understood the president of the Youth Council has been suspended. I do not have all the details, but that's just what has come to the shores of the Narian show. I'm not sure the reason, the rationale, or the justification, but that is the news that has been echoed, and I also heard it on DBS News this morning. I guess with time we will get the full justification why. And I also heard from the leader of the opposition this morning, where he suggested deferring the election date because of, or due to a number of objections that they have filed based on the voters list that they have seen, the updated voters list. He's of the view that the Electoral Commission or the Electoral Office do not have the manpower to adequately review all these objections. I guess it's up to the Electoral Commission or offices to say or confirm, you know. Last night I also saw a demonstration of we getting along even if we support different political parties and what have you. Well, the protesters, the independent protesters, yes, they were having their usual novena, I would say, by the roundabout, and then the Labour Party passed. And from what I saw, there was no violent activity. It was no violence at all. One may argue what was the intention of passing in that specific route, if it was to agitate or you know. But I was happy to see how everything unfolded. And I think persons may have misunderstood or misconstrued what Oswald George was saying. I believe he was suggesting there has been notions that his party has been a violent party, and he was just saying, yes, look, you are free to pass. So let's just not get too contaminated with the whole political vibes. Let's remember we are Dominicans. So let me say good morning to my brethren, Deco. Big up yourself, Deco, and my brother, Willie, Telemark. Big up all yourself. Continue to do fantastic things. You see, these are ambitious guys. They don't just sit down there waiting for a call out or a handout. These guys go out there. If it's a work in Dominica, they do it. If it's outside there, they do it. Deco, I don't know how they were climbing them roof there, but big up them fellas, boys. See roof, no galvanized today, next day, everything up. Big up yourself. You remember that the world is a cycle. So do everything in a manner that God will be proud of you. Don't do a thing that, you know, the good Lord might wonder, hey, that's not how you were taught, that's not how you were brought up. And you know, it's your boy Narian. I tell all you already, we are brought you for the kind compliments of Hot Roast Pepper Sauce. Hot Roast Pepper Sauce has been with me for over a year now. When we started, it was Hot Roast Pepper Sauce. And they have continued to give me that necessary support. So that is where I live in Oli, you know, I live in Oli with the Pokemon Jam. Gregory, big up yourself, Gregory and Goofy. Remember we had a dancing massacre, 1 foot going up and you doing the kind of a thing. Let's remember it. Call the Pokemon Jam. What do I say? You know, if you miss the Narin show, you're missing so much, man. I'm gonna load it up on Facebook in a little while. Check my YouTube channel as well, the Narin show. And all you can imagine if everybody had my mentality. Whether it is politics season or not, you would not even know. Because everybody would be niceness. I would come to your rally, you come to mine. Pokemon Jam. The Pokemon Jam. Big up yourself, Tora. Big up yourself, Tora. Tora, I'll send the Laura. Big up yourself. Whoa. But dang. Oh, you don't want me to go? I can't stay long. Good morning to you, Mama Sita and the St. Lucia Massive. Let me tell you, Minita, your boys, Danley and Papa, they so love them kind of vibes there. I can never forget where I come from, you know. I come from a village called Massac, and all the people that get tattooed in the early days, Emron, big up all yourself. Boy, I do all your things there, boy. But I got my own tour. We had nice time here. No, you know, I had some real good time in Massac. It wasn't about money. It wasn't about money at all. You know, we just used to enjoy ourselves. We didn't have politics. Some used to support freedom. Some used to support labor. Then workers come, and it was just nice. Every Sunday we going down, we passing by the cemetery, and we going down in the sea, we wrestling, running, look, big up yourself. We used to have a wonderful time. I can never forget my roots, my heritage. I can never forget something. I have to go work now, you know. But one more. Let me go. Let me see all my independent ladies. All my independent ladies, this is your song. Proceed. Tell them. Yes. Call your neighbor, call your sister. In this girl looking good, you want it. Fresh your body ready. Why? From your man you can get. Let me tell you, old school nice. This is dancehall. This is the dancehall that I grew up on. But let me tell you, goodbye. Goodbye. Look out for me anytime. I will come now and then. Sometime every day, sometime every 2 days. But I'll be there to lock all you in. So lock in. I'm gonna dedicate this one as I live. Somebody asked for one more, so I'm just gonna dedicate this one. No letting go. Good morning to you, Ali and Abel. Good morning to you, baby. What them say?
Got somebody, she's a beauty, very special.
Mama Sita, you dancing? Good morning to you. Good morning to you. I'm not talking.
Right by my side.
No letting go, no letting go. So that's why I say goodbye. I officially bring the curtains down. It was nice doing it for you this morning. It was a pleasure. I'm not sure if I'll be there tomorrow. Tomorrow I have a funeral to attend. I'm not sure if I'll be there. Tomorrow we say goodbye finally to Brother E, Ernie Edmond. Blessed love. Blessed.